Hello and welcome to today's full body dumbbell workout. We'll be taking breaks throughout, but please make sure you listen to your own body and take it at a pace that works for you and your fitness levels. Okay, so let's start with round one of our warm-up. We'll begin with arm circles. So let's bring the arms down by our sides and sweep the arms back behind the body, up overhead, hands towards the ceiling, and then all the way down towards the floor. Let's focus on keeping the shoulders relaxed and down away from our ears and really mobilizing through the shoulder joint as much as possible. Perfect, and now let's go in the reverse direction. So arms come in a backwards motion, reaching all the way up overhead and behind in big circles, shoulders relaxed and away from our ears. Great. Coming into our high knees next, we're going to focus on bringing the knees up in a marching fashion as high as possible towards the hands. Maintain a nice steady pace here. Think about keeping tall through the top of the head with a straight back, no leaning backwards or forwards excessively. Amazing, and now coming into our calf raises. So standing with feet hip distance apart, we focus on coming up onto our tiptoes to allow for full flexion and extension through the calf muscles. Think about pushing through the big toe as you elevate the heel off the floor. Big flex of the calf muscles and glutes as you squeeze at the top. Okay, nice work. We're going to repeat those 3 warm-ups for round 2 here. So coming into arm circles again to start, take those arms behind the body, up overhead and all the way back down to your sides, keeping a nice steady pace that suits your body and your mobility. Very nice. And then switching directions, let's bring those arms forward, all the way up overhead and back behind the body for 30 seconds here. Remember to keep those shoulders away from the ears. Very nice. Into our high knees again here. So bending through each of the legs, alternating as we march. Bringing the thigh as parallel to the floor as we can. Staying tall through the top of the head. Think about keeping your back as straight as possible to avoid leaning forwards or back. Nice steady pace, and bring those knees up nice and high to warm through those legs and hip joints. Really nice work. Final time here for calf raises. So standing with feet hip distance apart, elevating your heels to bring us up onto our tiptoes, pushing through the big toe on each foot, staying nice and tall through the top of the head. Very nice work here. Okay, so the blood should be flowing a little bit more now and feeling a little bit warmer. So ready to start our full body dumbbell workout. So let's grab our set of dumbbells, choose a weight that's suitable for you, and you can always increase later as the exercises become more familiar and your body knows what's required. So into our first exercise, our squat thruster. With dumbbells down by your side, we firstly come down into a squat position as if sitting down in a seat. And as we extend back to the top standing position, we thrust the dumbbells up overhead into a shoulder press. Palms remain facing in. We're repeating here for 40 seconds. Keeping the chest up as we come into our squat so we can avoid rounding through the spine. Stick with a pace that feels good for you. Very nice. Okay, next coming into a dumbbell Romanian deadlift. So keeping those dumbbells in hand, hands in front of the thighs, palms facing in towards the body. Shoulders are rolled back and down away from the ears. We're going to run the dumbbells down the front of the legs to just below the knee or mid-shin height. Hinging our hips so that we're pushing our bums back towards the back of the room. The back should remain straight, so we're not rounding here. We should feel a full extension and stretch through both of our hamstrings. Very nice. Try and stay soft through the knees so that they're not locked, but the main movement comes from the hips moving forwards and back, not through your knees bending. Perfect. So next, coming down onto the floor, onto our backs, knees will be bent, feet will be hip distance apart. Try to make sure that your feet are close enough in towards your bum. So as we're pushing through our feet here for our glute bridge, we lift our hips up towards the ceiling, squeezing our glutes at the top. We want our ankles to be stacked under our knees in that top position so that we can make sure that the glutes are working more than the hamstrings here. Very nice. Keep pushing through the feet to bring those hips high. Exhale as you reach that top position. All right, very nice. Staying where you are, let's grab one of our dumbbells and place it lengthways between our hands, palms facing in towards each other. So holding your arms and the dumbbell straight up in the air, we're going to bring the arms slowly down towards the floor overhead. You'll feel a stretch through your lats at the back of your armpits and through the midsection as you extend and stretch those arms overhead. As we bring that dumbbell back towards the top starting position, let's be sure we only bring it towards in line with our jaw and not all the way over our chest. We want to make sure we keep the range of motion a little shorter here so we can keep tension through those back muscles and build them stronger. Keep the pace nice and slow as you bring the dumbbell down overhead towards the floor. We really want to maximise the tension we're placing the back muscles under here. All right, coming into our last exercise this round, mountain climbers. So let's come over onto all fours and into a high plank position with hands stacked under your shoulders and feet nice and wide for strong balance. Hips should be down towards the floor. Let's bend through our right knee to start and think of bringing that knee through to the centre towards the chest before returning and switching to the other side. Continue to alternate here for 40 seconds. You don't need to be completing these at speed. Let's stay focused on good technique overall, strong abdominal engagement, and quality over quantity. Good, keep driving those knees forward towards the chest and the arms. Amazing, really great work here. That's round 1 done, you'll be pleased to know. So let's just grab some water, take 60 seconds, and we'll get round 2 underway. Alright, so when you're ready, let's grab those dumbbells in hand, bringing them down by our sides again. Feet are going to be hip distance apart, and we're going to come into our squat thrusters. Sit the bum all the way back as if sitting into a chair, dumbbells remaining down by your side. Come back to your full upright standing position and drive those dumbbells up overhead for a shoulder press. Keep your palms facing in and core muscles tight and engaged here. Perfect. Nice steady pace. Make sure you keep that chest up as you come down into your squat. Really nice. Next, let's come into our Romanian deadlift. So dumbbells in hand in front of the thighs, shoulders rolled back and remaining back throughout the exercise. We start to initiate by pushing the bum back towards the back wall, hinging through our hip joint. Dumbbells run down the front of the thighs. Back remains straight with no rounding, so we feel the full stretch and tension through our hamstrings. Really great work here. Amazing, well done. Alright, next up we're moving down to the floor for our glute bridges again. So popping the dumbbells down to the side, coming down onto your back, feet hip distance apart, we push through the feet to bring the hips up off the floor into our bridge position. Big squeeze of your glute muscles at the top. Maintaining your nice steady pace here, focus on squeezing through the glutes at the top of that motion. Awesome, well done. So let's grab one of those dumbbells in hand for our pullovers. So extend the arms and dumbbells towards the ceiling, shoulders down away from your ears. Relax the tension. Let's bring those arms slowly overhead, down to the floor, extending and reaching through the back and abdominal muscles. Then we bring all the way back up to the top, aligning to our jaw to keep the muscles under tension and working to get stronger each and every time. Your feet can stay planted on the floor here with knees bent. This will give you a stronger foundation, especially as you start to increase the weight of the dumbbells here. Really great work here. So last exercise before our cool down. Here we go into mountain climbers. So coming over onto all fours for the last time. Into your high plank position, with hands under shoulders, feet nice and wide. Let's drive that right leg, bend through the knee towards the right arm, squeeze through the abdominals and return to the start position before switching to the other leg. Keeping a nice steady pace here. Focus on good technique, strong engagement of your core muscles the whole time. Very nice work. Okay, let's take a quick water break here and we'll start to bring the heart rate down a little and cool those muscles. Alright, so let's come back down onto the floor here on our backs. And we'll start here with our hamstring stretch. So let's have the left leg long along the floor to start. And bring the right leg with bent knee in towards the body. Gently hold behind your right thigh. And let's extend that right foot to the ceiling to feel the stretch down the back of the leg and through the hamstring. 20 seconds here, and then we'll switch sides. Very nice work. Let's switch sides. So right leg is along the floor, left leg extended towards the ceiling, gentle support on the back of the left leg from your hands. Deep breaths here. Very good. Lowering that leg down, we'll bend both knees, feet planted on the floor, and cross the left ankle across the right knee for our glute stretch. Gently push the left knee away from the body to maximise that extended position and stretch through the glute muscles. Holding here for 20 seconds, deep breaths. And we'll switch sides here. Left knee stays bent, right ankle crosses across the left knee. Gently push the right knee away from the body. Shoulders relaxed away from the ears, breathing deeply here. Very nice work. Final stretch here for our upper body is thread the needle. So we're going to come onto all fours, knees are under your hips, hands under your shoulders, and we're going to lift the left arm and thread the hand through the space on the right side of the body, placing the back of the hand onto the floor. If your mobility allows, bring your left shoulder and ear down to rest on the floor. You should feel a strong rotation and stretch through the left side of your back. If you want to deepen this stretch more, press into the back of the left hand, into the floor, breathe deeply. Coming back to centre here, we repeat on the opposite side. So right arm threads through to the left side of the body, back of the hand stays flat to the floor, right shoulder and ear rest on the floor if mobility allows. Bum and hips should stay high in the air at this point, and we feel a nice stretch through the right side of the back. Good, coming all the way back to centre, sitting back on your knees, and you are all done. Another great session today. Great work, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Have a great day.